Hey, what's up everyone? It's Matt from HowToMotorcycleRepair.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to change out brake pads on your motorcycle. Let's talk about some of the tools needed to swap out brake pads. You'll need the service manual for minimum brake pad thickness and torque values, a torque wrench, common hand tools, old towels, a small wire brush, a C-clamp and a bungee cord, as well as safety glasses and gloves. You'll also need a brand new bottle of brake fluid, and you may need a turkey baster to extract brake fluid. Step 1. Loosen the brake pin bolt, but do not remove it yet. Step 2. Loosen and remove the bolts that hold the caliper on. The caliper contains pistons that push the pads into the rotor, which causes the motorcycle to slow down. Step 3. Remove the caliper by sliding it away from the rotor. At this point, you can remove the brake pin bolt and the brake pads. Step 4. Slide the caliper and attachment bracket away from each other. Set the bracket aside. Use a bungee cord to support the weight of the caliper so no damage occurs to the brake line. Step 5. Open up the master cylinder reservoir cap and note the fluid level. Make sure to use an old towel to protect painted surfaces, since brake fluid can damage paint. Step 6. Use a C-clamp and one of the old brake pads to push the pistons back into the caliper. While you do this, the brake fluid level will rise in the master cylinder. You can use a turkey baster if needed to extract excess brake fluid. Step 7. Inspect and clean the metal rattle clips with a small wire brush. Clean rattle clips are important so pads can move as they wear. Rattle clips also prevent pads from moving, which would create brake noise. Step 8. Clean off the old grease on the brake slide pins. Then apply new brake and caliper grease to the slide pins. Step 9. Slide the bracket onto the caliper. Ensure that these two components slide freely on the pins. Step 10. Install new brake pads into the caliper bracket. Make sure not to damage the metal rattle clips. Step 11. Install the brake pin. You can leave it hand tight for now. Step 12. Slide the caliper back over the rotor and install the bracket bolts. Step 13. Torque the caliper bolts in the brake pin to the value specified in your service manual. Step 14. Top off the master cylinder if needed and reinstall the cap. Step 15. Pump the brake lever a few times to reposition the caliper pistons and pads. Then, test the brakes by spinning the wheel and applying the brake. The wheel should stop immediately, and the lever should feel firm. Step 16. Now is a good time to flush out the brake fluid if it is over 2 years old. I covered changing out brake fluid in a previous video, which can be found by clicking on the link in the upper right. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this video on how to replace brake pads on a motorcycle. If you'd like to see more of my videos, head over to HowToMotorcycleRepair.com or check out my YouTube channel, Matthew MC Repair. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.